Hello, welcome to another episode of PJ's Tekkit tutorials. Last episode I showed you about how you can store all of the power that you've been creating, but I left out one detail, which was how you actually create the power. There are many different ways which I'll be covering in the next few episodes, and today the one I will be covering is nuclear power. This episode was going to be so big, and it will be quite long. It may be split up into 2 parts, I don't know yet, and it is very big. You can see all of the different recipes that you might have to learn, so you will have to watch this a few times just to get everything right. First of all, I'm going to show you how you actually make the reactor, and you need a generator, an advanced alloy, or more than one. I think you need 4 advanced circuits, and I think you need 12. No, not 12. 20, I think, advanced alloys. You need a reactor chamber. You need 2 of them, and you need 1, and that's the final result, how you make it. First of all, we're just going to start with the basic generator. We'll start back here, a simple furnace. Then you need to make the RE batteries, which you do by making a copper cable. Now, to make a copper cable, I think I left out here, but I don't have the time to cover it, so check out on my previous videos if you want to know how to make a copper cable. Now, you put the copper cable there, 2 redstone and 4 tin. That makes 1 RE battery. Now, to make refined iron, to make a machine block, you just smelt 1 piece of iron. Now, you put the machine block, the furnace, and the RE battery together. I do like a different way of doing it. If you want to know that different way, check out the basic industrial craft machines. Now, we've got our generator, which we need to make the final thing. Now we need 4 advanced alloys in the recipe. You need to make bronze dust, which you do by smelting bronze dust. And to make bronze dust, you get tin dust and copper dust. To get these dusts, you need to macerate the ores that it comes with, and then you've got bronze, you get refined iron, and you get tin. You make 2 mixed metal ingots. Now, once you have the mixed metal ingots, we're going to come over here, and you have to compress them to make advanced alloy. So you need, I think it was 20 advanced alloys, so that's a lot of bronze, a lot of refined iron, and a lot of tin. Now we've got our advanced alloys. Now we need to make a reactor chamber. This is the most complicated part. We'll start back here by making integrated reactor plating. We get the advanced alloy, and we cover it with copper. These aren't stackable, which is annoying. We also need advanced circuits, which are here. You make a normal circuit out of copper cable, refined iron, 2 redstone, and more copper cable, and then you put lapis around it, glowstone around it, and redstone around it. The glowstone can be swapped with the lapis. It can be in any order, which is good. So you need to make, I think, two advanced circuits just for the reactor chamber, 4 because you need 2 in a nuclear reactor. So we've got them. Now, you need to make integrated heat dispersers. These are complicated. You need to get your advanced circuits, you need 2 copper, and you need your integrated reactor plating. You need 2 coolant cells. To make a coolant cell, you need to get a water cells and put them in an extractor. To make an empty cell, you just put 4 tin around there, makes an empty cell. And then once you have an empty cell, I'll just grab that. You pick one up. We'll take some of this water here. Take some of the water, and it turns into a water cell. And what you do with the water cell is you put it in an extractor to make a coolant cell. Now, you can't place water down with coolant cells or water cells, so yeah. And coolant cells aren't stackable, which is very annoying. So we've got our coolant cells. we've got our coolant cells, we put them there, in here, we make our integrated heat disperser. We also need a machine block, and 4 advanced alloy. So we've got 4 advanced alloys, our machine block, 3 integrated reactor plating, and 1 integrated heat disperser. You want to make a bunch of these, because they are also used to create the inside of the reactor. Now, we've got all of the pieces that we need. Now for the final thing. We have our 2 reactor chambers, we have our generator, we have our 2 advanced circuits, and we have our advanced alloy. And we have a nuclear reactor. Now, if you come here, well, I've already got a reactor. It needs fuel. And the fuel is uranium. To get uranium, you need to get a cell, and you need to put refined uranium in it. That will make you a uranium cell. To get refined uranium, you need to get uranium ore, which you can find by mining, and you refine it. That is how you make refined uranium. Put it in a cell to make a uranium cell. When your uranium cell runs out of power, it will look like this. A near depleted uranium cell. Now what you do with that is you get some coal dust, which you get by macerating coal, and you put it in the crafting table to make a depleted isotope cell. And what you do with the depleted isotopes, that's wrong. With the near depleted isotope cell, you get tons of uranium cells, and you put the depleted isotope cell, and you cover it with uranium, and it will make a re-enriched uranium cell. Let's just fix all of these back up. Yeah, you see, they're changing. They are now re-enriched uranium cells. Now, what you do is you put the re-enriched uranium cell with coal dust to make a uranium cell, so you can recycle your uranium. But uranium, a nuclear reactor, it generates so much power that your normal glass fiber cables or copper cables won't be able to deal with it. You need a special cable called high voltage cable times 4 insulated. To make high voltage cable, you just get 3 refined iron, put it there. Now, the tier 1 of insulated is high voltage cable with 1 rubber. Tier 2 is you get insulated high voltage cable with rubber to make it times 2 insulated. You get the times 2 with rubber to make times 4 insulated. It's very, very thick cable. Very thick. Look how thick that is. Very thick. This is the only type of cable that can deal with it. Okay, let's get rid of all of that. Okay, we have done that. Now, this is uranium ore, in case you're wondering. Now, one good thing about uranium is you get to make nukes. You get to make nukes. The good thing about nukes are you get to make them out of the uranium that you get. You make it like normal TNT, except for you swap the sand with refined uranium. So, let me just grab a bunch of nukes, and we're going to test it out to see the power level. So, we're going to test them out, and we're going to explode them. It's a bit laggy, let me just turn the rain on. You see, there is my wall. In fact, we're going to blow up my wall. We're going to blow up the wall. We use that in my new ores, the new ores in Tekkit, and now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of it. Let's see, we'll start up here. Let's see. Let's place it down, place the lever. Yep. It takes a long time, it's got a long fuse, but it is quite destructive. Here we go, and it's just blown up. The wall is completely gone, except for the bedrock, and it even altered the landscape around. That's how strong. We're going to place loads here now. I'm going to get away. This is going to be really, really, really destructive. And I might go through a bit of lag. Oh look, my first nuke even destroyed a bit of that. Oh my god, look at this. Wow. The cave that I did my tutorial in is gone. You can see the diamond door there. That is just 5 nukes. Only 5. Okay, now I'm going to make a nuclear reactor, and I will be back soon.